Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
All right. Um, I hope you can hear me well.
Yes, please, you are loud and clear.
Okay, so um, forgive me for the late start today. I thought we were going to have a face-to-face meeting, so I went to campus, but I couldn't do the online meeting there because my laptop doesn't have the port for cable internet. However, I was not connected to the Wi-Fi, and I needed credentials from the ICT office who don't happen to be around today. And even the Wi-Fi is so slow, we couldn't have used it for online lectures. So I'm here now. Give me a few minutes, let me put things together so that we can start. I hope that was clear. I'm just trying to open my files so that I can share them with you. All right. I hope you can see what I'm sharing with you.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what we looked at in our previous meeting. Having gone through the course syllabus, we decided to, I think, after going through overview of communication, presentation skills, reading strategies, we came to paragraphing, right? We identified the paragraph as a group of sentences that discusses or develops one main idea. We looked at the components of a paragraph, a topic sentence, a topic discussion made up of topics, major supporting sentences and minor supporting sentences. We also considered topic closure. And after that, we considered the principles of paragraphing, unity, completeness, and coherence, and how we can ensure all of that to ensure that we write good paragraphs. So we ended up writing to develop a statement into a complete paragraph, which all of you did. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So from that experience, I believe that if you have any idea which becomes the main idea, you can add major supporting sentences, minor supporting sentences, and perhaps a topic closure or a summary sentence so that you have a complete paragraph. We identified that in a paragraph, you definitely should have a main idea. So the topic sentence is obligatory, although it can be implied or it can be overt. But in formal writing, official writing, you cannot use implied topic sentence. The topic sentence should be overt and it should appear as early as possible within the paragraph. We also identified that you need the major supporting sentences to substantiate or validate the main idea given. But then a minor supporting sentence is optional because it's not every major supporting sentence that has a minor supporting sentence. The topic closure or closing statement, summary sentence, if you like, is also optional. It depends on how the paragraph ends, right? So these were some of the important points we made. And we are supposed to apply these points, these principles, when we're writing paragraphs. We indicated that all these components and principles of paragraphing we are looking at mainly relate with the body paragraph. If you're writing an essay, you have your introduction, development of body, then conclusion. All what we are talking about mainly refer to the body or developmental paragraphs. So at this point, I would like to know if you have any questions or comments. Otherwise, we go to look at other things. Any questions or comments regarding our previous discussion?
No, sir.
All right. So now we go to look at the types of paragraphs. Having looked at paragraphing generally, we go to the to look at the types of paragraph. And in this case, we are looking at the introductory paragraph. We will come back to the body paragraph. Then we also look at the concluding paragraph. So how to write a good introductory paragraph, a good body or developmental paragraph, and a good concluding paragraph. So let me share the slide on the introductory paragraph. We're starting with the introductory paragraph. All right. I believe you can see the slides I'm sharing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, please.
So we have paragraph types, introductory paragraph. The introductory paragraph is one of the early stages, one of the initial stages of writing or initial parts of writing that a reader comes into contact with. So once a reader sets to read, the introduction is the first part, or it's one of the things that becomes readily available. So maybe you have the title. If it's a book, you have the book title. You have maybe preface, table of contents, and so on. Yes, a reader can look at all of that, but the introduction to is also very important, and it is what sets the stage and prepares the reader for what lies ahead, what follows. So once the introduction is what sets the stage for what lies ahead, it should provide the appropriate context for the writing. It should be able to give the appropriate background information. And it is with such background information that the reader understands everything that has been written. So the introductory paragraph is very important, and it should be well written to attract and sustain the attention of the reader. Right? If the introductory paragraph is not well written, it may put off the reader. The reader may not have any interest. The reader may lose interest in reading the text or the essay. So there are some important requirements of an introductory paragraph. As you can see, it must catch the attention of the reader or audience. It must reveal the central or controlling idea, which we refer to as the thesis statement, and it should connect appropriately. It should relate clearly to the rest of the essay. That's the developmental paragraphs or the body paragraphs. So that is the introductory paragraph. And these are the points. So a good introduction should attract the reader's or audience's attention and interest and give encouragement for continuous reading or listening, right? So that is one of the key qualities, key requirements of the introductory paragraph. In addition to that, the introductory paragraph should supply any background information necessary for the essay to be understood. So if you are dealing with a technical subject or a technical topic, the introduction should provide background that will help the reader to understand that topic and whatever has been written on it. It's a philosophy of meaning that we learn from the known to the unknown, and it is unless you know something little about what you read, you will not understand the text. So it's important to provide the appropriate background, and that is what will help the reader to understand the essay. Another very important item in the introductory paragraph is the thesis statement. The thesis statement is the central idea of the essay. And everything that is written revolves around this central idea. As we progress, we'll see how the various topic sentences of the body paragraphs are derived from the thesis statement. In other words, the topic sentences are aspects of the thesis statement. The thesis statement is a clear, direct statement of the main idea of the paper or the essay. And it usually appears at the end of the introductory paragraph, if you like, the latter part of the introductory paragraph. Another quality of an introductory paragraph is that it may provide a plan of the development, right? So within the introductory paragraph, you may want to indicate which aspects of the subject or topic the essay is dealing with, right? All of that can appear in the introductory paragraph. At this point, I'll pause to find out if you have any questions. Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We can hear.
Any questions or comments? When it is presented like this, it may sound or it may look so theoretical, right? Not practical, but as we begin to apply some of the things, you begin to appreciate some of these things or some of these points that have been given. So let's take the first one. The introductory paragraph attracts the reader's attention and interest and gives encouragement for continuous reading or listening. How can we achieve this? How can you ensure that your introduction is attractive and can sustain the attention of the reader? The first thing you should ensure is using language well, appropriate use of language. So anytime you're writing, you should envisage your audience. You should know your audience. What is the level of your audience? What is their field? What field of endeavor can they be found? Are they technical people with regard to the topic you are writing on? Are they lay people? Are they female, male, or unisexual? I hope you understand what we mean. So all of that will inform the use of language. So your diction, choice of words, appropriate use of words, words that are not too difficult for the audience to understand or comprehend, things that are not too basic, which the audience will not have any interest in. Are you with me? So we should avoid diction or vocabulary that is too difficult for the audience. We should also avoid things that are basic, that are common, that won't attract any interest of the reader to read, right? Apart from that, we should avoid errors in the use of language, avoid confusion. There should be coherence and cohesion such that there is clarity of expression. That is one of the reasons for which you were made to look at the issues in grammar, looking at some topics like confusing words, parallel structures, sentence fragments, and so on and so forth. I hope we remember that.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. So if we are able to ensure all of this, it will add to the attractive nature of the introductory paragraph. Apart from using the right diction, avoiding confusion, avoiding errors in the use of language, we should also use appropriate introductory methods. We have methods of introduction, which we will touch on after this. So we should use appropriate methods of introduction. Right. So those are some of the things we can do to make sure that our introduction is attractive and can sustain the attention of the reader, right? Let me also add the thesis statement. We say the thesis statement is a clear, direct statement. The thesis statement is usually controversial, and it is the controversy which will make somebody to want to read your essay, to find really what the essay presents. So if you provide, if the main idea or the central idea of your essay is something that is ordinary, something that is factual, right? It doesn't present any argument. It doesn't present any controversy. People will not be interested in reading it. For instance, you write an essay to indicate that the sun rises from the east. I think this is a fact. And everybody knows that the sun rises from the east. So who will be interested in reading an essay to find out that the sun rises from the east? I hope you agree with me.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah. So ensuring that you have a clear and sound argument is one way you can attract and sustain your readers' attention, right? If you consider the features of academic essays or academic writing, for instance, every academic writing presents a clear and sound argument, right? So you present a controversy. All right, let's come to the second point, supplying background information that is necessary for the essay to be understood, right? Every essay is written on a topic, and a topic is anything you can say something about. A topic or a subject is anything you can make a statement about. Usually a topic is a word or a phrase. So if you take University of Ghana, it is a topic. If you take GCTU, it is a topic. If you consider technical communication skills, it's a topic. And you can express a view on each of these topics or subjects, right? Sometimes it becomes necessary to give information on the subject or on the topic to establish why it is important for such a subject or a topic to be looked at, right? And that helps the reader or the audience to understand whatever you are going to say as far as that topic, that subject is concerned. So every essay introduction provides background information. Background information provides the context, right? And states or provides the problem, if you like, problem statement, right? Which makes the writing or the research necessary. So the next point, which is thesis statement, as I have already indicated, the thesis statement is the central idea of the essay. It is one statement that controls the whole essay, right? And it is a clear, direct statement. It shouldn't be a question. It shouldn't be vague. It should be clear, right? And it's emphatic, right? The thesis statement is derived from the topic. So if your topic is technical communication skills, it is a statement you make about technical communication skills. And that statement, as I have indicated, should be controversial. It shouldn't have just yes or no as a response or as an answer, so that you can write providing evidence, providing support, explaining, illustrating, and so on and so forth, to validate the statement you have made about the subject or the topic. I hope I am clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you have a topic or a subject like the US, Israel, US, Israel, and Iran war, that could be a subject, that could be a topic. What statement can you make about that subject or topic if you are required to write an essay on it, right? Sometimes you are given just a topic. Sometimes you are given a question. So I can ask you to write an essay suggesting about 5 measures that can be taken to bring an end to the war between the USA, Israel, and Iran, right? That is one way you can write an essay. You may also be asked to select your own topic, and that is the angle I am coming from. right? So if you are to select your own topic, you can say my topic is the USA, Israel, and Iranian war. So what statement are you going to make about the war? Right? Can we think about that? Or that will be too difficult? Hello?
Yes, that will be a little difficult because the reasons are not that obvious. Some are saying Trump doesn't want Iran to own any nuclear weapon, and we don't know how true that is. It will be a little difficult.
Okay. Even with what you have said, it means you have a view on the war. So can you rephrase it into a view? We are learning how to write essays. So yeah, it's not difficult, it's simple. Just what you said is a view. You have expressed a view on the war. So can you rephrase it to make it better? If I got you right, there is no clarity in terms of what has motivated the war.
Exactly.
And don't you think that is a view?
On the clarity bit.
Yeah, so it is a view. You can present this as a thesis statement and write to defend it. So if you, with just this statement, you can write an essay. Because that will be the central idea, right? So before the central idea appears, you may provide background to the war, how the war started, right? And gradually you come to this statement that there is no clarity as to the motivation for the war. So that will be your thesis statement, appearing at the latter part of the introduction, right? Then you extract your topic sentences from this statement, this view. So all what you do in order to get your topic sentences for the various body paragraphs which will support the view is by asking yourself why. Why are you saying that there is no clarity regarding the motivation for the war? I'm sure you can get a few reasons. Statements that have been made by Trump, right? The general feeling of people around the world, including citizens of the US, everything is indicating that people are not in support of the war, right? So you can get few points to use as your topic sentence. And once you have those points, you add major supporting sentences, minor supporting sentences. Where necessary, you add summary sentence or topic closure. Do you get how the whole thing is done? Hello? Hello, class.
Yes, sir, we are with you.
Am I confusing you?
Not exactly.
But I just have some question to ask.
Okay. Go ahead.
Please, kindly and respectfully, I want to ask if you have such example, like soft copy that you can share with us on the elements that we can learn from it. particular
Oh,
concerning.
definitely. We are getting there. But you have to get certain things right so that when you see an example, you can appreciate it.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Right. But I want to bring this to a level where it is so clear. So I am using your own view, right? That's why I tried to use your own view, right, on the wall for you to appreciate how some of these things can easily be done, right? So that is the thesis statement, right? Your course rep is David. I believe all of you know David, right? And each one of you, I'm sure, will have a view of or on him. Am I right?
So,
If I ask somebody, somebody may say, oh, David is a good person. Another person may say, oh, David is a hypocrite. Another person may say, oh, David is so God-fearing. Everybody has a view on David. Am I right?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if David is our subject, or you are asked to write an essay, and you have chosen David to be your topic or your subject, what statement, considering everything you know about David, all the views you have about David, if you are to put all of them together and express it in just one sentence, what are you going to say about David? That is your thesis statement in terms of writing on the topic David. I hope we understand.
Yes, sir.
Or still not clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No,
Is it clear? Is it clear now?
yeah.
A little bit. Okay. Let me take it again. What I'm saying is that if you are supposed to write an essay, you need a subject or a topic. You write an essay on a subject or on a topic. I hope that is understood.
Yes, sir.
Let me also say that anytime you open your mouth to speak, what you say is about a subject or a topic. Well, anytime you say something, you are saying something about a subject or a topic. So in a similar vein, you write an essay on a subject or a topic. I'm sure this is understood.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And a topic is anything you can say something about. So if you pick GCTU, I am sure each one of you can say something about GCTU, how you feel about GCTU, your view on GCTU. Am I right?
Sure, sir.
That view you express on GCTU as a subject, if you are to develop it into a full-length essay, that view will control all the ideas you will express in that essay. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So that view is what we consider as the thesis statement, the central idea of the essay, the controlling idea of the essay. And that view appears in the introduction. It should appear in the introductory paragraph. I hope we understand. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If it's not clear, let me know. So once you have a view on a subject or on a topic, you can write an essay on that subject or topic. But we are saying that for your introduction to be attractive, that view should be controversial. It should be debatable. It is not just any view that you can write an essay on. So if we say GCTU, and your view is GCTU is a university, it's a view, all right, but it is not controversial. Everybody knows that GCTU is a university. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So it will not be a good thesis statement based on which you can write an essay. But if you should say, GCTU is the most important tertiary institution in the country as far as ICT education is concerned, then somebody will be interested to find out why you are saying so. Somebody may also disagree with you. And for that matter, you have to provide evidence to validate or to prove this statement. And that makes it controversial. I hope we understand.
Yes, sir.
So that is what we mean by thesis statement. But before the thesis statement appears, there should be background. You should provide background information, right? If you go into it critically, as an opening and background, which you may read on later, right? You have a hook, something that hooks, right? Something that attracts attention, right? So that is the thesis statement. I don't know if you still have questions which will help you to understand it better if you still don't understand something. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Hello, all of you, are you okay? I am here for you, so if you don't understand anything, don't hesitate to let me know. I'll find another way of explaining.
Well noted, sir.
All right. So that is the thesis statement. So if you are saying that if your view on GCTU is that it is the most important tertiary institution in the country as far as ICT education is concerned, right? Then you can derive topic sentences from this statement. by asking yourself, why am I saying that? So if you ask yourself, why am I saying that GCTU is the most important tertiary institution in Ghana as far as ICT education is concerned, you may have a few answers, a few reasons. So if, let's say, you have 5 reasons, it means each reason can be developed into a complete body paragraph. So you will have 5 body paragraphs. In addition to the introductory paragraph, you have 6 paragraphs. Then you write a concluding paragraph that summarizes the discussion and give a final thought. So you have 7 paragraphs. You already have your essay. I hope you understand. Hello?
Yes, sir.
So maybe we should do some practice here. Let me give you 10 minutes. Everybody should write a topic, any topic, and make a controversial statement on the topic. That means it's going to be your thesis statement. Identify a topic, make a statement. It's a view you are expressing on the topic. But that view should be argumentative. It should present an argument. It should be controversial. So once you have that view, you extract some topic sentences from that view by asking yourself why. I would love it if we were in a face-to-face class so that you could do some of these things in groups. But all the same, I think you can do something. So it is 5:56 now. Let's say 6:05. We come back to find out what you have. I don't want to rush through this. Otherwise, we will not make any progress. So let's do this first for me to be convinced that we understand everything up to this point. Then we continue. I hope you agree with me.
Yes, sir.
So we have 10
Yes,
minutes.
sir.
We come back in 10 minutes. Everybody should try to do this, right? You select a topic, express a view, make a statement, a controversial statement on that topic, and then give some reasons for which you are making that view, right? That will be enough so that you give responses, I give comments, and that will help you, all of us, to understand what we are doing better and progress. So 10 minutes. All right. We are back now. May I know if we are through? Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
We are with you.
We can hear you.
Okay. Have you finished? Can we hear from some of you what you have written? Hello? Any response? Course rep, are you
Yes,
there?
sir. Yes, please, I'm here.
Uh,
So, one topic that I did was the impact of social media and academic performance on university students in Ghana.
okay, so what is the topic here?
The impact.
Can we get some topics so that I can give my comment? Okay, let me give my comment on this one. I can't find this as a topic or a subject. Impact cannot be a subject. Do we have any subject like impact? I don't think so. But if you say social media, it is a subject. It is something we know. Social media is a topic. So what are you saying about social media? Maybe social media has a negative impact on unsuspecting youth. And that becomes a view you are expressing on the topic or subject, social media. David, I'm sure you are following what I'm saying.
Yes, please.
Okay. If you are unable to do this, it becomes difficult. Right. So let me hear from as many of you as possible. So if you have a subject, then you can make a statement. You can express a view on that subject.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
You mention your name.
Please, my name is Dennis Dakwa.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
Dennis.
the topic I have here is 4 changes, like 4 price change in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
And then my subject is
Your view.
Yes, my view is the economic and current affairs. Sorry.
Can you come again?
So my topic is 4 price change in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
And then the subject is the challenges.
The subject and the topic are the same. So your view or your statement you are making about the subject.
So I think It focus on the high cost of living.
Think about it again, Venice.
Okay.
We are saying that you have a subject.
Okay.
A subject is the same as a topic, right? And then you make a statement, a clear, direct statement about the subject. So I don't know if you have a child at home, and you can mention the child's name, maybe Amma. Then you can say Amma is a bad girl, Amma is a good girl, Amma is stubborn, Amma is disobedient, Amma is obedient, Amma is respectful. So all these are views on the subject or topic Amma.
So,
Mhm.
so please, wouldn't that be as I was saying that that's because of the rising of prices in Ghana, like fuel prices in Ghana, it's it's causing high living, like it causes high living in the maybe in the country.
Okay, you have to express it well. We didn't get it like that, right? You were talking about foreign something, and yeah. So maybe we can put it in a better way. Maybe high cost of living, or let's say, so you can say fuel price increase is the cause of high cost of living in Ghana. So your topic is fuel price increase, right? And you can say fuel price increase is the cause of high cost of living in Ghana. That one would be well understood. That one is okay, right? So you should find a better way of expressing it.
Okay.
Hello,
You
sir.
have, okay, yeah,
Yes, sir.
you were saying something. Mhm.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, I'm Richard Tete. My topic is world security.
Fuel
And
security.
world security.
World security.
Yes.
Okay.
And I go on to say that Ghana is the most peaceful country in the world.
Then your topic should be Ghana. If you are saying Ghana is the most peaceful country in the world, then your topic should be Ghana. The subject is Ghana.
Okay, so if my subject is Ghana, then it means I've set an exams and I'm marking with my own scheme. I don't have any outside parameters to measure it. Or but
I don't
if I say
understand.
yes, so if you are saying my topic should be Ghana is my topic should be Ghana. Ghana is the most peaceful country in the world. So what am I comparing? Which country or what is the yardstick? Which countries am I comparing it to for me to determine Ghana is the peaceful one? But if I say the world,
you are the person to show us,
yeah.
because
So
you are
that's why I
making
said
that statement.
that is why I said the world security. So
No.
I am saying Ghana is the most peaceful. So I'm now going to defend it by saying there are several insurgencies across the world, of which Ghana hasn't experienced any such major insecurity situations yet.
So still your topic is Ghana.
Very well, sir.
If you say world security, then you can say world security is fragile. It means you are making a statement about world security, right? So if you say
Okay.
world security is fragile, then you can show us why you are saying it is fragile. the reasons, the evidence that supports the statement that it is fragile. Then you can bring in Ghana, whatever, but Ghana doesn't come in at all. Maybe you can give Ghana as an example of peaceful place while you are talking about the fragile nature of world peace, right? But if you say Ghana is the most peaceful country in the world, then your topic is Ghana. What is the statement about? The statement is about Ghana, so your topic is Ghana. The statement is not about world peace or world security, right? The statement you have made concerns Ghana. It is Ghana that is mentioned. I hope you understand. Hello?
Hi.
Are you
Okay, sir.
confused?
Yes, sir.
You are
Yes,
confused?
sir.
We are okay. I'm okay, sir.
Okay. So if your name is Tete, and I say Tete is a hardworking young man, it means the statement is about you. It means my subject is Tete, and I have made a statement about Tete. Owusu, I can see your hand. Owusu answer.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So my question then is, you can't, sorry, you can't just talk about anything at all. Sorry, how do I even frame this properly? So I'm speaking in reference to the gentleman's topic he raised. He gave, should I say, a topic sentence, and you said he has to make it Ghana or limit it to Ghana only. But I think in limiting the topic sentence to Ghana
We
only,
are not talking about topic sentence. We are talking about a subject or a topic you write an essay on, right? So if I am writing an essay, somebody can ask me, what are you writing the essay about? I can say Ghana. I can say drug abuse. I can say teenage pregnancy. Those are the subjects or topics, right? So if you are writing an essay and your central idea is Ghana is the most peaceful country in the world, it means your subject is Ghana. I've already told you that the thesis statement is derived from the topic or subject. It is a statement that is made about the subject or the topic. Ozuanza,
yes, sir, I'm there.
are you clear or still?
Sir, I'm clear now.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you first of all should have a subject or a topic. And the statement should be made about that subject or topic, right? So usually you have the subject or topic repeated in the thesis statement. The word referring to the subject or topic is usually found in the thesis statement. For instance, if your topic is Tete, and you are making a statement about Tete, then you can say Tete is a hardworking young man. You realize that Tete is repeated, or Tete is found in the statement I just made. That tells you the topic is what? Tete. I saw some hands. You can go ahead to
Okay. Hello,
make
sir.
your
My name is
submission.
Mustafa Razak.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
Mustafa.
Okay. So my topic or subject is NASA's mission to the moon. Okay. So after 53 years of Apollo's mission to the moon, and Artemis 2 mission to the moon, was Artemis 2 mission to the moon really necessary?
That is a question. We have said that the thesis statement is a clear, direct statement. It is a view, opinion you are expressing on a subject. So maybe if you are saying that the mission to the moon is unnecessary in times where there are wars and poverty, starvation, and so on and so forth, right? Then that would be controversial. People would want to read why you are saying that. I hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Can I, sir?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it shouldn't be a question. You can ask questions, but all the questions will lead to that clear, direct statement considered as the thesis statement. There are a lot of hands, so anybody who has a chance to.
Yeah, Mr. Darko.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, say I'm presenting a thesis statement, and with my statement, I go like the recent divorce.
What is your topic? What is the subject?
My subject is divorce.
Divorce, okay.
Yes. So the recent divorce rate in the country is alarming. Yes.
So you are saying that divorce rate in the country is alarming.
Right.
Okay.
And then
will it be controversial? It's a statement on the subject, all right.
Yeah.
But will it be controversial? Let's assess it.
Say I put it beneath it, okay, or just after that I put it like maybe infidelity happens to be the risk or leading the factor that of high rate of divorce in the country. Would that be okay?
Sure, but the question you ask is, will you get enough points that will help you to write a full-length essay? So that is one thing you should be thinking about when you are making a statement as your thesis statement. Apart from it being controversial, apart from it being a view or opinion on the subject, it should also be something that can give you enough points, right? So that you can write a full-length essay based on the statement. I hope you understand.
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay.
Okay, good evening, sir. I'm Lawrence.
Good evening. Lawrence, go ahead.
Mine is technical communication should be mandatory in IT secular. Yeah, because it enhances accurate interpretation.
It's okay. It's okay. A thesis statement shouldn't have reasons added to it. So because does not okay.
All right.
Because it's not added to the thesis statement.
All right.
What you can do, what you said is enough. It's okay. So can you say that again?
Yeah. Technical communication should be mandatory in IT secular.
Okay. So before this statement, you were already given the background, which indicates that, which indicates what communication skills is, what it does, and so on, which makes it important for you to talk about, which makes it important for it to be written about. And then you make that statement that it should be obligatory, it should be compulsory. Yeah. So after that statement, you can go ahead to give the reasons And that would be the last part of the introductory paragraph.
Okay.
Right? You don't necessarily have to use the word reason. So once you say that it should be compulsory, you end that sentence and you begin another one. It helps, or it does this. It achieves this. It achieves that. So that will be considered as a plan of the development. So when it comes to the body paragraphs, you pick each of them and develop into a full body paragraph.
Okay.
That is one style by which you can write your essay.
Okay.
There are more hands, so let's listen to others.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I can hear you.
Yeah, so my topic is AI.
Mm-hmm.
So my view on AI is, we can say AI tools in creative industries do not augment human creativity. They devalue it.
Very controversial. Such a wonderful statement, right? Such an essay, if well written, will have a lot of readership, because AI is what is in vogue now. Everybody is following AI. So if you are coming out with a different view, that indicates that people should be careful about the use of AI, and you have strong points. It will be a wonderful essay to read. Right? Your name again?
Rogers Agbenyo.
Rogers Agbenyo. Okay. That is great. I could see you perfectly understand what I'm talking about. So you can help your colleagues to appreciate it. Once we get this point established, then we can build on that and everything will be smooth. Can we hear from others?
Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
My name is Prince Afo.
Mm-hmm.
FIFA World
Let's
Cup
hear you,
2026.
Mm-hmm.
FIFA World Cup 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Ghana is one of the African countries representing in FIFA World Cup 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
so
my
that is your statement.
Yes, sir.
But everybody knows that. It's a statement, all right, but that is not controversial. It doesn't present any argument. Who can dispute what you are saying? Nobody can disagree. Nobody can dispute it. So it cannot be a good thesis statement. It's a statement on the subject, all right, but it will not be a good thesis statement. You cannot write any good essay based on that statement.
Okay.
Sure. But that is good. It helps a lot in what we are doing, right? Yeah. I believe I am achieving my objective with what I am doing, right? Can we hear from others?
Sir, please, can I?
Yes,
Okay.
go ahead.
TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok is targeted at destroying marriages.
Okay. It is, I can say it is too specific. And when it happens like that, you don't get enough points to write with. So if you can expand it a little. So instead of specifically marriages, TikTok can be social media, right?
Yeah.
So you can expand it into the effects, the negative effects social media is having on societies.
But sir, what if it's just targeting relationships?
Fine, relationships, if you can get enough points to write with. So you can talk about marriages, you can talk about parent-children relationships, family members, and all of that, if you can get enough points. But I feel if you expand it a little, not even just TikTok, but all social media, and then the negative effects social media is having on society, right? Because everybody is of the view that social media is a good thing, dissemination of information, entertainment, and all of that. But we tend to overlook the negative aspect of it, right? So if you are bringing out the negative aspects, people will be interested to find out those negative effects. I hope you agree with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Yeah. Any other view? Hello? Any other view? All right. So that is
Hello,
what.
sir.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right. My name is Innocent Delano.
Mm-hmm.
My topic is university admissions.
Mm-hmm.
Universities should scrap WASC grades and admit students based only on one-day entrance exam and interview.
Okay. Okay. So you are saying instead of uh, um, instituted examinations like WASI, universities should admit students based on their own assessment of
Yes, sir.
candidates.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm sure you have reasons.
Yes.
So let's polish it. So the topic is university admissions. So the statement should be university admissions should be based on university's own assessment, written assessment of candidates applying to the institutions. Yeah, it's a good statement. It's controversial, right?
Okay.
So everyone will be interested in the reasons for which you are saying so, right? Yeah, it will be a good one. Any other view? You can also express your views on what others present, right? So it's not just me. We are all working on this. So if you have something to say on what he just said, you are free to do that. Hello?
Hello,
Okay,
sir.
I guess we have exhausted all the views. So that is it. A thesis statement is derived from a topic or a subject. And as I said earlier, a topic is usually just one word or few words, a phrase, right? A phrase is not up to a clause. So up to just few words, right? Just as the last speaker indicated, university admissions. So university admissions is a phrase, right? Yeah. So that is how we can identify topics or subjects. Then you make a statement, right? So your statement is made about a topic or a subject. That is the thesis statement, right? And that is what controls the whole essay. Once you have that thesis statement, you extract points from it. Those points become your topic sentences, which are further developed into complete body paragraphs. And once those points are extracted from the thesis statement, they will be in support of the thesis statement. So that statement becomes valid, becomes substantiated based on the points given by the topic sentences, the evidence given, illustrations, examples, explanations that are given in the body paragraphs, right? I've also talked about the plan of the development. I think one of you gave a statement that made me talk about the plan of the development, although that is optional. So these are the qualities or requirements of an introductory paragraph. Any questions before I move on? Any questions or comments? All right. So once we have established all of that, we can now find ways, methods we can use to write our introduction. One of the methods is beginning with a general statement of the topic and then narrowing it down to your thesis statement. Some call it the funnel method of introduction. The funnel. You know the form, the nature of the funnel. The top is big and the base is narrow. Am I right? Hello?
Yes, Doc, you're right.
Hello, sir.
Okay. So you can write your introduction by beginning with a general statement of the topic. So if you are talking about, let's say somebody gave TikTok. TikTok can be brought under social media. So if still it is TikTok you want to talk about, you can start by talking about social media in general. Then you mention the various social media handles. And gradually you narrow it to TikTok and then make a statement, the thesis statement about TikTok. So that is how it will look like. Right? We can go to look at an example. Right? We have an example here. How you can begin with a general statement of the topic and narrow it down to the thesis statement. I'm sure you mentioned examples, so the examples are here. The first method, can somebody read it for us? So these are introductory samples or examples. Can somebody read this for us?
Examples A. Store shelves today are crammed with dozens of different diet books. The Canadian public seems willing to try any sort of diet, especially the ones that promise instant, miraculous results. And authors are more than willing to invent new diets to cash in on their praise. Unfortunately, some of these fad diets are ineffective or even unsafe. One of the worst fad diets is the zone diet. It is expensive, doesn't achieve the results it claims, and is a sure route to poor nutrition.
Very good. So what is the topic here? Can we identify the topic or the subject?
I would say it's about diet.
All diets?
Hello, sir.
Hello, go ahead.
It's about health crisis.
It's about what?
Health crisis.
Not really. Although diets are related to health, right?
So it will be
It's
about poor diet.
poor diets, fat diets, yes, right? So it's about diets, if you like, but specifically the zone diet. Do you find the zone diet?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Last but one sentence.
Yes. So that is the specific subject or topic. But generally, it is diets. So a statement should be made about the specific topic or subject. So what statement has been made about the specific subject or topic? Hello? The statement is that the zone diet is one of the worst fat diets. Don't you find that?
Yeah, that was Christian.
One of the worst fat diets is the zone diet. That is the thesis statement. But before the thesis statement appears, the introductory paragraph starts from the general statement of the topic, which is what? Diets. Bookstore shelves today are crammed with dozens of different diet books, diets and the books on diets. The Canadian public seems willing to try any sort of diet, especially the ones that promise instant miraculous results. And authors are more than willing to invent fat diets to cash in on this craze. Unfortunately, some of these fat diets are ineffective or even unsafe. One of the worst fat diets is the zone diet. And it goes on with a plan of the development. It is expensive, doesn't achieve the results it claims, and is a sure route to poor nutrition. So at least 3 reasons have been given for saying the zone diet is one of the worst fat diets. So this introductory sample shows the first method of introduction, beginning with the general statement of the topic and narrowing it down to the thesis. I hope you are with me.
Yes,
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 sir.
please.
When people are quiet, it is not easy, or?
Yeah.
Not at all.
But you have everything on the learning management system or platform. You have everything there. I've given you some lecture recordings, some videos, and all of that. So I would ask you to play over and again. But the important thing is practicing some of these things, right? You realize that after letting you practice something, it helped you to understand what I was talking about. When I asked you to write topics and make statements on them, right? So you have to practice. So that is the first method of introduction. The second method of introduction is supplying background information. Background information could be definition. So if you have a technical topic that you feel your audience may not understand, it will be important to describe it, to define it, so that the audience knows what it is, what it is about, right? So, for instance, if you are writing and you believe your audience include people who don't have any IT background, and yet your topic is cloud computing, then it becomes necessary to define what cloud computing is so that your audience will understand it, will appreciate it, before they can understand whatever you are saying about it. I hope you understand. So background information includes definition. Background information may be the history behind something, how something came up, right? How the concept or the subject, topic evolved, right? It might be history, or if you like, etymology. Background information can also be statistical information, right? So you can provide such information as way of introducing your essay. So let's look at a sample introductory paragraph that uses this method of supplying background information. Okay. So example B, somebody should read it for us.
Okay, B. Example B. MP3 is a 3-character code seen everywhere today. Even phones have MP3 players. But what is an MP3? It is simple, a compressed file containing audio data, music, speech, or sound effects. Sounds are compressed from earlier, larger WAV files for quick downloading. MP3 compression matches 12 bytes of a wave or wave with only a single byte wave. Okay. MP3 compression matches 12 bytes of a wave with only a single byte in MP3 format. It removes sounds. It removes sounds. It removes sounds people's ears cannot usually hear. MP3s are an important part of the downsizing of media. They offer superior audio quality. They are divisible into cuts or sections, and they are very portable, just like cell phones.
Good. So you realize that background information on MP3 has been well provided. If you didn't know what MP3 was, by going through this introduction, you will realize what MP3 is, right? And after providing the background information, a statement is made about MP3, that MP3s are an important part of the downsizing of media. That is the thesis statement. So I will end it here. I understand you've been doing this since morning and you are drained. So let's end it here. But as I have indicated, you have all of this on the LMS. So keep looking at them. If you had looked at everything and you understood, I would just chip in few things that we progress, right? So I'll end it here if you don't have any questions or comments. We will continue later. Any questions or comments?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You are welcome. And the military men and the customs officers, are you there?
Yes, please, we are here.
Okay, I hope everything is going well.
Yes, we are still managing. It's not easy.
Yeah,
but
yes, sir, we
managing.
are fine. We are managing.
Okay.
All right, sir.
And you remember our discussion?
Yes, we do.
Yes, sir.
So we'll get in touch, please.
Come again?
We remember, so we'll get in touch, please.
Okay. The guy who is at Ablekuma, I've forgotten his name. Is he here? Or he didn't join?
I think
okay. Go ahead. You were saying something.
Get in touch with you, please.
Okay. I'll be most grateful.
Yes, sir.
All right. All the best. Let's meet next week. Goodbye.
Bye, sir.
Okay, bye, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.